Okay. Hi everybody, it's Linda, and I have something wonderful to share with you today that's going to be in my Etsy shop if you're interested. Her name is LeeAnne. She's a junk journal, naturally, and she's a little bit grungy, and she's a jumbo size. She's got 328 pages. She has 3 signatures, and those 328 pages are front and back. And she is a slim and tall, a real chubby, slim and tall. And here is the front. I don't think, yeah, there she is. She's right there. And you've got this, again, this is Passions of Paper tutorial that she did on how to make these fabric journals. You can find her on YouTube. It's like 4 or 5 layers of fabric all sewn together at different, like here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you have the big thick ribbon, which is the two ties here, bows. And on the front you have the beautiful white lace that goes all the way around that you'll see, and this little see the flower here with the pearl in the center. And then you have this beautiful lady. I love her hair. It's in a Tim Holtz frame, and I've edged it, and then I put the pearl, 2 little pearls there, flat back pearls. And and here's her ties. She's got 2, this is silk ties, not sari silk, but beautiful long pieces of silk. And you've got 2 ties, because she's a chunky baby. And here her 3 signatures, and then you can see how she lays right here, all flat. And inside you can see how chunky she is, and she's just loaded with lace. Just look at all the pages. You can see some of the material and the silk ribbon. Let me scoot these out for you. She's got a lot of special treatments inside. So let's start at the beginning. And like I said, her name is LeeAnne. Let me set her up here like this. Now this is some rust stained cotton fabric that I did, and that's her inside cover. And then she's got this a pocket, a cloth pocket, which is the main fabric here on the outside that I put another strip inside. And then you can press something up in here on the front and the back for her. And then you've got tabs, old paper, did the little pearl decoration here, a little of Tim Holtz fabric washi tape. I'll get it there in a minute. This has a lot of the vintage reproduction papers, digitals here. That's the whole focus of LeeAnne. Let me make sure I keep her. And so I'm just going to turn through, and you can see all of the special treatments that she has, and all of the vintage paper and the lace trims. And then the some of your tags and everything has little ribbon ties to it, and has been collaged. And this is all collaged on the pocket with the little rhinestones here. You're going to see a lot of these kind of treatments going through the book and the antique paper, because this is a very vintage and that little fold out envelope that you can put something in, with this beautiful lace and burlap flower and pearl. But you see all of the vintage paper. It's really a nice combination. And then you can Here, let's see. You can see that this is a tuck spot. More of that fabric washi tape that I glued on, and a lot of sewing in this book, and a little starfish, pearl starfish. More fabric, so it's got, you're going to see a lot of textile through different patterns. And this little brad that I've had for years, and I've just never pulled them out and used them, but it seemed to fit right here. Another collage on a paper doily, and a rhinestone, and a tab. This is part of a bag, a little tiny paper bag that was collaged. I absolutely, I think, touched every, this is a cardstock, coffee dyed, every page with some kind of special treatment. A little dictionary, post-it, coffee dyed with some vintage tape on it. Look at this fabric. Is that not gorgeous? It's on coffee paper. And these are 3 little pink pearl brads that's holding the fabric in. And then over here you have a heavily collaged pocket with fabric and all kinds of paper and lace, and a little flower with a little pearl right here. And then inside is another collaged with a rhinestone tag. You got 2 tags. And you know my tags are blank on the other side. The majority of them, 99% of them. A little heart and some vintage paper, and another little flower, and a little music paper cut out, and then I put it on the heart. Lace. Most of my lace is cotton lace. And then a little book and corner embellishment in silver here. 2 little dots in sort of a pinky orange. And then you have inside the collage pocket, you have a little tiny postcard and some vintage paper that you can put anywhere that you wish. Stamping, washi tape. See, I'm saying that it's just over decorated. I mean, it is. I couldn't help myself. And a brad, and you can use this as a belly band. But as I'm calling all of the extras out, don't forget to look at the beautiful paper. And here we have a paper doily that's been coffee dyed, some washi tape, a tab, and then 2 rhinestones and some coffee stain tape. Another collage on the other side of the envelope, and then a little special gift inside. Coffee stain paper, edging, gold on the edge. An old-fashioned ad with the women's clothing back in that day. A little stamp and a rhinestone right in the center. A little bronze watercolor. More lace, writing space, paper, and looky here. This is just so pretty. Just a little flip out. And you have a little paper collage here with a little little tiny piece of washi tape that was glued there, and then a little antique rose. This was just clipped on. It's a postcard, I'm sorry. Here we have a a round piece of tracing paper and some burlap ribbon, lace ribbon. On this side you have a pocket, and then you have another dictionary definition label. Look how cute this little pocket is. Invoice, an antique, a vintage invoice. More of this. This is some old bags that I coffee stained, and then here's one that is a flip out with a little gold dab of paint. Over here we have our burlap and lace, some little gold dots, and a big pocket with 2 items in it. And down here you have more collaging, ribbon, some old script, a piece of paper there. And we're in the center of the first signature, and this is Tim Holtz fabric washi tape. I just love this stuff. An old German book page has a little piece of that, and a burlap flower. Now I'm going to start. You get the feel for her, and here's a big pocket. And I will occasionally bring something out, like this stamping, and these special edges, cut special edges all through the book. And I will just speed up my flip through, and look at this brad. That's an old one. Beautiful fabric, cotton fabric. Now you can take these out. So there's the brad that connects this to this page, and you can move it around, or you can leave it. I like to write special notes underneath here, and then this just covers it up. But you can use it any way you like. This is hand done by me, and it's the stickles, and then you have the little, I think they're porcelain flowers. I think they're roses here. This is what they looked like before I decorated them. Look at these. Beautiful. She is so special. Rhinestones. Because she's vintage didn't mean that she couldn't be dressed up with some, like a little bit of gold and rhinestones and some color here and there. Otherwise she's very neutral, if you've noticed, but she's very dressed up. I did leave a couple of places for you to put your special stuff. But like I said, I worked on this for a long time, off and on, and every time I picked her up I would add something different. I mean, beginning, I just started off with the tabs and then went to all of the beautiful white cotton laces. Okay, now we're in signature 2, and we have some gold painting that I did, and some of these little flat dots, and some burlap lace, and this big flower again, and then another silver, there you go, silver corner embellishment. Just that pocket. Got ribbons, tabs. Pocket. It's empty, but well decorated. This is a handmade little lace crochet doily that I bought from a lady on Etsy that is making them. So much to see, so much to enjoy. Sometimes my paper, to get what I want, goes in upside down, but it doesn't, I mean, it's a gorgeous page anyway. And then I just covered her up, but then you can look at her. It doesn't hurt the journal at all. Here's another one of those really old brads. Another one of those porcelain rose and a handmade little doily there. You'll see throughout, whoever gets this, these are spaced pretty much the tabs, which is on this page, and it was be on the other side of the other page. It's like a little cap effect. That piece got sewn on. Another bag. I had so much fun doing all this. This is some of that rust-stained cotton fabric. A lot of little tiny jewel embellishments and this wonderful different laces and burlap. Look at the top, isn't that cute? This is really a keepsake piece, and this antique, I think it's 1900, little postcard here with a Miss Abilene Hemp Hill in Iowa. Another one, another vintage postcard. Look at that little fancy. Oh, I've slid down there. Big pocket. Coffee dyed 4x6 cardstock. Isn't this pretty? And all this vintage fabric is just, and a green pearl. In case it doesn't come out, that's like a lime green pearl brad on this coffee dyed paper. This must come up or something. I don't know. Oh no, it's sewn down, sorry. Postcard. It's clipped in. This is a old, let me get my stool there. Handmade dolly that I bought at an auction. Oh, another one that I did. This time I did the stems in this metallic green, so you can see it shiny. Got a little surprise in here. Several of them. Still have plenty of room for more. Isn't that pretty? Every page is just such a exciting to see what all is there and to really look at it. It is something else. All this lace, an old piece there. I left you see a lot of clip-ons that you can move around and glue down. Here we have two of the silver brads and another little tiny lime green and silver brad. Pocket. Some pictures. Oh, look. I love adding that texture. And here's some. This is metallic rickrack. And then we have a piece of green silk that is just got a little green brad. And another flip out, flip up. There you go. The other side of the bag that you can put something in. And that is the back, and here is that. So let me show you all of this again. How big she is. I mean, it's just so much love and time went into this. But I just, all the jewels, all the laces, all of the special treatment, some of the sewing. I mean, it's just enormous. It's a jumbo. That's what I'm calling my jumbos, is when they're like this. But you can tie her tighter, and there she sits like that. And let me show you the top. There's the top. And there's the top when she's open. You can see her. And here is the bottom. Closed. You can see I left all of the laces a little long where you can see it. They have plenty of room in between the three signatures, but you can see they're huge signatures. And that's why we're going to call her, she's part of my jumbo collection. Let me tie her up for you. This lace, I mean this silk is so exquisite. So she's neutral, but she's got so much color dotted in there. And then she's got the lace that I think sets the neutral off. The white lace really makes it special. If I would have done neutral, you know, the vintage lace, I think I tried that to begin with, and it just started washing out. I needed this coming in. So this is, let me pick up her paper. It dropped on the floor, so excuse me for a minute. This is LeeAnne. She's a slim and tall. Well, I wouldn't call her slim, would you? She is the slim and tall. Here, let me get my ruler. With the fabric and everything, she is 11.5 by 5, and closed she is 4.5 tied. So I hope that you enjoyed her, and I hope all is well and you're doing fine this winter day. We've been a little cold. Had a little snow too here in Kentucky. But this is, you know, almost February, so you can see she's still got room. I can press her. But I love this feel of all of the fabric and then all of the textile and fabric that I put inside. She's just lovely. I hope you enjoyed her, and I hope to hear from you, and have a good day. Bye-bye.